guys, welcome back. So I got up early today. Well, I mean, I always get up early, but I got out here earlier. Sometimes I do house chores inside, and today I was like, I just need to get out there early while it's shady and before I have somewhere to go today. So we're gonna see how much we get done. Hopefully we can finish the rest in the afternoon. But I'm out here by my garden beds on the side of my house. This is the west side of my house. And I have some hollyhock back here. Let me show you what I have. I have this random ranunculus that I need to move. And then I have some cut variety dahlias. I usually like to do some kind of flower or vegetables in here. I think this year I'm only gonna do one tomato, and I think I decided I am gonna put it here. So I have this dahlia here that I'm gonna move. I think this one's fine. Or maybe I'll move both. So one of the dahlias never came up here. This is why I get confused on what varieties I have, because I shift them around. But I am gonna move them, and I decided I do want a tomato plant here. I was going to put it back there, but by the time I got done planting some other cut flowers that I didn't realize I had ordered, I ran out of space. So, and I think a few others didn't pop up either. Like, I really could put one right here. Yeah, so those popped up. So I can just move those. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll move both of those. I'll put one there and one over here somewhere, or maybe even tucked back here. That one died too, so that might be a good spot. So that's the plan. And I have all these Lisianthus that I grew from seed. I started them in February, I believe, late February, and they are just ready to get in the ground. They've done pretty well. Let me show you what varieties I have. I have lavender, which is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. And champagne, which I grew a lot of last year. Some of the seeds did not succeed. That's okay. These are kind of hard to do, but I have some videos where I've shown you what I do. So white improved, so the white, and then the pink, and then first love, and then light apricot. I'm gonna try to do some, oh no, I have more. I have so many, you guys. Then I have the terracotta, which is a really pretty like burgundy, and then the rose, the brown. So those are kind of unique. I'm hoping I can do them in layered rows, and I think that will turn out great. So what I need to do is I have a bunch of raised bed soil in here that I need to just put in here and fill this in really nice and use it up. So I'm gonna move that over here. And then I'm gonna rake it up and get it nice, get everything planted. Then I'll figure out my drip line, and then I need to figure out some staking, and hopefully I can get to that this morning too. I'm just gonna see how much I can get done in 2 hours. So let's get moving. So I also have just a few snapdragons that I thought I might just put in here somewhere to intermix with the dahlias, because I ran out of spots. I wanted to put them in my yard. And then here's my tomato plant. So I have the Brandywine tomatoes, and I've grown these before, and it'll be fun to grow them again. So the reason I'm gonna put it here is because I have this big stake that I use every year. My husband put that in, and it really helps with my trellis, or my tomato cage, I guess. That's why I wanna put it here, because it's already prepped and ready to go. Because they're indeterminate and they will just climb and get all crazy. And I was gonna just keep it small and contained, but I'm like, you know, that's gonna be hard to do. So I'm gonna do it on that trellis. So let's go get the raised soil. I have this wagon and a shovel. We'll fill it up and then come put it along here. Be hard for you guys to tell, but there's 8 different varieties, and I've decided to do them in little patches. I think that will be cuter than rows, because then it'll be each variety. And I've kind of marked out evenly little sections. Of course, this is going to be small, but there's some that didn't quite make it as well as others. So I'll put the ones that don't have as many here, and then the ones that do I'll put here. And I'll probably try to fit 15 to 20 in each spot. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but let's just start with a section and then we'll move down. I've already tied up these hollyhocks, which is nice. So they shouldn't be a big problem when they get bigger. There are some that have gotten taller though that I might just tuck under this rope here. So I might take the time to do that because they're gonna start hanging down here. I also wanted to mention that Lisianthus, you plant 4 to 6 inches apart. I'm going to be planting it 4 inches apart so I can fit as many as I can. Okay, let's get started. Aren't those cute? Oh my gosh, all lined up. We'll see how they do. In the past, they've done great. They just take a long time. But I think in this spot, they're gonna take off pretty quick. Didn't have the heart to move this, so I just kind of planted that behind it. It'll be fine. This will fizzle out before then. Oh my gosh. So cute. We've got 80 degrees today, and then I think we'll have some wind tonight, so I'll have to come out and water them this evening for sure. Probably a couple times today. And then a cooler front comes in for a couple days, which will be nice for these to kind of set in. And I decided I'm gonna let them set in. Probably should have done the drip line before, but it's hard for me to know how it's gonna end up. So I like to do this part first. So I'll let those get settled and just keep watering them by hand for a couple days. Let's check on this dye. Oh, let me show you what I did. So I did the terracotta here, then First Love, and then the champagne, which is my favorite because I've grown it before. And the First Love I've grown too. The lavender right here, then the light apricot, then I put like the rose, I think it's rose brown or something because I just put initial R, and then white improved, and then Voyager pink. I wanted the pink on the edge because I love pink, and I wanted that to be what people could see on this corner here. Look, oh, looks so fresh and clean. And then I'll plant my tomato plant here and move this dahlia. take off these 3 lower leaves and plant it a little deeper so it's a little stronger. Maybe not that deep. Isn't this nice? This is the one I gotta fix. So, so I just decided to go for it. I'm just gonna get this done. It's nice and cool and shady, so we're gonna do it. Problem. I knew I was gonna get that pipe. I knew I should have checked that. Ugh. Frustrating. Okay, so take this guy out. Dang it. Punctured this, cut it, completely cut it. Oh my heck. So we have to repair that. I'm trying not to get dirt in it. Need to figure out how to repair that. I'm so mad at myself. All right, so that needs to be repaired. I have to go to Home Depot anyway because this isn't long enough and I just need to join it. I knew I should have continued to use the shovel in this area. I just thought, oh, I'll use my auger because there's a line that goes here that feeds my other pots, a few pots over there. So I'll have to finish this later. I'll water this in good. And then we'll join back up in a little bit. Good times. Okay, so I did this last year too. I had to look back on my video. It's like over there's a cut. So I'm gonna cut here. And then here. And then I got these couplers, 5/8 barbed connector. Hopefully this can travel that far. I don't want to get dirt in here. Oh, man. Okay, I need to get gloves. Hang on. I told my husband to come help me. Maybe this is too big. Maybe the 1/2 inch is better. Yep, it's 1/2 inch.
Oh, your plants are all pretty.
Thanks. So I just need this pushed in.
Did you not use the other one?
It's too big. I think that's what happened last time. I thought it was 5/8 and then I guess it's 1/2. I don't know. I think it's right. I got it on this side. That far. It's just hard because there's not a lot of room to work with, you know? Do you want gloves?
I don't think you have enough.
There's not a lot of give.
I don't think you have enough tubing.
Thanks.
It's on there more than it was.
Should stay, I'm sure. So I'll just bury it.
Low pressure. It's not.
Okay. Yay, that's fixed. And then right here, if anyone's as dingy as I am, I'll teach you this. I was going all over trying to figure out how to connect this to another tube, but let's see, water's gonna come out. All you do is unscrew this and screw the next one on. Yep, so I'm dingy, but that's why I'm gonna connect it. So I'm gonna connect that now, get these little guys replanted because I had to take them out, and it should be fixed. Yay, everything's working properly. So now we have it all set up. These got a little wilty and then I've messed with them a little bit. So I think they'll recover tonight and then it'll cool off tomorrow. So should be good. Like, see this guy? Oh man. And this one, I'm gonna water this in real good. I watered it in when I got home this afternoon and I'm gonna water it in real good right now. Okay, that is it though. So nice to have everything in a row. They're not perfectly straight rows, that's for sure, but good enough for me. I have this running just to test it, and tucking it down under in the few spots that it's exposed because it sprays out, so I like to cover it, obviously. There. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. We'll have an update on the Lisianthus. It takes a while to get going, but it should be fun. And I need to water that dahlia back there. Oh, looking a little sad. So we'll take care of that too. So see you guys next time. Bye.